Hello everyone, Shinto Bean here, playing some more Warhammer combat cards. Now in the video right before this one, I actually did a video about a completely different game, something other than Warhammer combat cards. And I gotta say I enjoyed it quite a bit. After doing over 200 videos about Warhammer combat cards and nothing else, it was a nice change of pace to be able to do something different. And I think I'd like to do a little bit more of that in the future. Just talk about some of the other games that I have played and show a little bit of their gameplay. Now understand that most of the people watching this and most of my subscribers are just here for Warhammer combat cards, so I completely understand if you are not interested in any other games that I have been playing. So don't worry, the main focus of this channel will still be on Warhammer combat cards. But I just wanted to let you know that I may be posting here and there some videos about some other games. Anyway, back to Warhammer combat cards. For this match, I am going to be playing as Eldari, and I was actually looking in the forums, and I saw a post from one of the developers about the overall win rates and pick rates of the different warlords. Very interesting information, and from that, one thing stood out was one of the worst warlords, performance-wise, was our good friend Eldrad Ulthron, the legendary Psyker. He's actually one of the most powerful Psykers in the game once you get him up to a higher level. But performance-wise, he has the lowest win rate within Terra, and he also is in the bottom 5 for the overall win rate. And I'm not surprised by this at all. His special rule can be good, but it's also very situational. It doesn't really activate all the time. And as for his stats and performance-wise, I mean, you really have to have him at a high level and have your bodyguards also at a very high level for him to be effective at all. Unlike some of the other warlords who have really strong special rules that are very reliable, you can still have those guys at a lower level and they can still perform just fine, but that is not the case with Eldrad, sadly. So I'm going to play a match as him, and hopefully be able to win this one. I'm running a pretty wacky build here, not something that I usually use. I've got 3 Psykers in here. Yvrain with Inspiring Presence, got the Shadow Seer with the triple shield, and the Incarn. At level 4, this thing can regenerate for 12 health at the end of each turn, has a strong psychic attack and a ridiculous melee attack. And then we just got 2 smaller melee units in here, the Succubus and the Howling Banshee Exarch. So let's go ahead and deploy and see how this goes. Alright, so for this match we are up against Imhotep the Stormlord, and he is at level 4. That's a decent level. I can work with that. They got the Heavy Destroyer on the field, a solid card there. Level 7. Okay, this guy, the Flayed One with Fear. I think we're gonna go like this. They do have the initiative. Now this will be interesting. When they go ranged, they're going to be readying, and that means I'm going to be getting a bunch of Eldrad special rule activating quite often. It's going to be activating twice here. We'll see which unit it affects. So we're buffing our melee attack to a pretty high level. That actually worked out pretty well because I was wanting to go melee, so that worked out. Of course, when they ready, Imhotep's special rule also activates, dealing 20 damage to one of my units at random. So it's actually, I don't think I've actually ever seen this specific combo where both sides, or readying on one side, activates the special rule on both sides. It's kind of cool little combo. Managed to destroy all 3 of the enemy bodyguards on the first turn. The Scarabs came back. And there is the Doomsday Arc. I think that's the first time I've seen it in ranked mode. Decent amount of damage there. Debuffing my melee attack, 20 damage over there. And once again, the Incarn is charging up the melee attack. I didn't actually know that the Incarn readies for melee. Interesting. Okay. Well, this is going to be a pretty quick match by the looks of it. Gonna keep going with the melee attack, finishing off those scarabs, and now Imhotep himself will deploy. And the Overlord managed to take down the Succubus, so some pretty powerful units on the field here. Might give these Eldar a run for their money. Gonna put down the Shadow Seer over here. Its triple shield will keep that guy at bay for quite some time. The Doomsday Arc does have Barrage. It's just gonna be dealing a lot of damage. Of course, that Howling Banshee is very dead. But there goes the Death Blow, dealing a good amount of damage there. And now, do you think we can take down this enemy Warlord in one hit? Not with Yvraine, but with Eldrad on the field, I believe he can do it. With the Psychic Link activating here, he's getting his attack charged up. We got a good Psychic attack there. That's probably an additional 30% or so. So, right there, 162 Psychic damage and 219. Able to destroy the legendary Stormlord in one hit. Now, was that a very fair match? Not really, but you can see the power of Eldrad once he hits the higher levels. Sadly, he is just not a beginner-friendly warlord at all. And, I mean, if they want to make him more accessible for lower-ranking players, they're going to have to do a rework or something with a special rule. Or, yeah, just something, because he is clearly not performing very well at all. I'm trying to change those statistics a little bit here by playing as him, but yeah, I think for most players, Eldrad definitely not the best option. And the fact that he is rock bottom at Terra means that he is pretty poor at dealing with a lot of the top Terra warlords. Which, if you look at the overall pick rates, the most popular warlords in Terra are Captain Badruk, Watch Captain Artemis, we got the Zephyrblade Ahriman, and Commander Shadowsun. So Eldrad, yeah, I can't see him really performing too well against any of those, except maybe Ahriman. I'm not sure about that one, but anyway, let me know what you think about Eldrad, and if you've had any success with him in ranked mode, if you actually play as him. And maybe if you have any ideas for how he could be improved, let me know in the comments. As always, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.